While AU has not only gotten 2 NBA commentators to commentate their games, the next thing the athletic department is focusing on is increasing attendance at the games. In Washington, Tiana Hakimzadeh for District Wire News.
So we're here tonight at DuPont Circle for the 25th annual High Heel Drag Queen Race. As you can see, there are thousands of people here tonight. The event just ended, but let's take a look back and see how the night started. Of all the people surveyed, only 3% said that they actually washed their reusable bags. So for those of you living in Montgomery County who are thinking about switching to reusable bags, and for those of you currently using reusable bags, the best way to prevent your food from getting contaminated is to wash those bags. In Washington, Tiana Hakimzadeh for District Wire News.
Protesters blocked an alley behind the building, making it difficult for law enforcement to enter. Police are still investigating exactly how the protesters gained access to the building. Back to you in the studio. And now we turn to soccer in the MLS playoff semifinal game between the LA Galaxy and Real Salt Lake. We go to the 20th minute of the game. Landon Donovan has the ball and he crosses it to Andy Williams right here, who is fouled in the box. The referee calls for the penalty kick. Real Salt Lake players not happy about this. Donovan chosen to take the kick. He kicks it in the right corner of the box. Goal, and that puts the Galaxy up 1-0. Now on to the 57th minute, David Beckham has the ball, crosses it to Mike Magee, who heads it in for the goal, and the Galaxy are up 2-1. And then we go to the 67th minute, Robbie Keane has the ball, he's going one-on-one with the defender, kicks the ball just past Nick Raimondo for the goal that seals the 3-1 win. The Galaxy will face the Houston Dynamo in the MLS playoffs Sunday, November 20th. It was a big weekend in athletics for the AU Eagles. The women's field hockey team lost to Bucknell in the Patriot League semifinals 3-2. The Eagles were able to overcome a 2-goal deficit at the beginning of the second half off a penalty corner from Natalie Ellenberger. American tried to tie the game and send it to overtime with another penalty corner in the final minute, but they were unable to convert. Head coach Steve Jennings had this to say.
It's just a pure disappointment. We worked really hard and we weren't able to sort of ever get over the hump. We were chasing Bucknell for the majority of the game. We tied it up at 2-2 and had a fair amount of momentum, but at the end of the day, just really disappointed that our season ended this way.
This is the first time in 9 years the field hockey team didn't win the Patriot League championship and get an NCAA tournament bid. The men's basketball team will open their season this Friday at Richmond, but before they do, head coach Jeff Jones will host a special team practice tomorrow he's calling a Chalk Talk. The last 30 minutes of the team's practice will be open to the public, and right after, Jeff Jones will speak and answer questions about the team and their upcoming season.
I'm excited to see what Jeff Jones is going to say about the team. How do you think they looked this season, Tiana?
Well, they lost 3 of their starting players from last year's squad, but they've been working hard since the postseason, and they look like they're ready to go. We should expect some good things from them. Commissioner of the NBA, David Stern, made it clear on Thursday that the recent proposal for ending the current NBA lockout is the last one. The league said it was done negotiating. Neither the league nor the union released the proposal publicly. Nevertheless, if the players accept, a 72-game season will start on December 15th. But the question no one is asking is how the NBA lockout is affecting college basketball programs and players across the nation. American University is reaping the benefits of the lockout in that the school is gaining more publicity. Washington Wizards commentators Steve Buckhantz and Phil Chenier have agreed to do the play-by-play for the 6 AU basketball games that are to be broadcasted on Comcast Sportsnet.
So they would normally be doing Wizards games, but now we can get, just really high-profile people in our market that people really know to do our games here in American.
Basketball players across the nation, such as Charles Hinkle, who have been working hard for years to develop their game, are now worried about their future professional careers if there is no NBA season.
There's only a small margin of spots available. So if NBA players come and want to play over there, then it's just going to increase the competition.
Keith Gill expects a good basketball season despite the NBA lockout.
We'll have a bigger following, we'll have more games than ever on TV, and I expect it to be an even more exciting year if we don't have to share the stage with the NBA.
While AU has not only gotten 2 NBA commentators to commentate their games, the next thing the athletic department is focusing on is increasing attendance at the games. In Washington, Tiana Hakimzadeh for District Wire News.